G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. Look what I've got. I made a new mold. Can you guess? Halloween. Halloween's just around the corner, you know. Like it's only, what are we in? Almost July, August, September. 3 months and then we're into October. So I thought if anybody wants a Halloween mold, we don't want to wait until the last minute, hey? Because I've got to make it, I've got to ship it, you've got to get it, you've got to pour your resin, you've got to let it set, and then you've got to sell them. So, you know, we need to start these things a few months in advance. And I was thinking, what can I do? I've got a bat, a coffin, a ghost, scream mask, a witch's hat, a witch on a broomstick, a black cat, an icky spider, a skull and crossbones, Frankenstein, haunted house, and of course the pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern. And they've all got the little nibs in them, so you can put a keychain on them. So yeah, I thought, well, rather than just do black and brown and red and orange and green and purple, I'm going to do something a little bit different. And I ordered these from Amazon. They came individually packaged like this. They're for nails, and I thought they were like a glitter, but I just opened one up, and it's more of like a little flake, like a little holographic flake, and each one comes with a little brush. So I thought, wouldn't that be fun to do? Oh, look, it's flying away. It's very flying away-ish. Get out. So I thought, yeah, that'll be nice because I've got lots of purples. There's like some purpley ones, and there's green ones, and there's like red ones and gold, and I thought that would be really pretty for Halloween. So I have got my resin sitting in a warm water bath here, just so it gets nice and thin. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put down a very thin layer of black resin. Now you've seen me do these sort of opal looking type of pieces. So I put a black background first and then the little holographic shards or glitter or whatever, and then clear over the top. So that's kind of the thing, the same as what I'm going to do. I'll leave them there. Same as what I'm going to do with these. So let's get started. Take that out. And hopefully it'll be pretty, because I wanted to try these new glitters out, or whatever they're called. So put a little bit of black in because I want black. This one is the Resin Midnight Black. Let's see if that's going to be black enough. So this first part of the video, I'm sorry, it's not going to be all that exciting. All I'm going to be doing is pouring black into my little shapes, trying not to get too many bubbles in there. Just mix gently, but because I've had it sitting in a warm water bath, it's really nice and thin and runny now, which is what I want, because I needed to get into all those little nooks and crannies and little crevices, because it's quite an intricate little mold. Isn't it cute though? I just love it. It's just adorable. I love it. Okay. But I mean, you could do one, you know, you could do the pumpkin in orange, and you could do Frankenstein in green, and you could do a black bat, you know, all the traditional sorts of colors. But I just thought I want to do something a bit different. Now I'm going to pour my resin in here so that I can make a little spout and pour. So here we go. This is going to take me a little bit of time, hopefully not too long. Whoops, where are you going? I don't even know where I'm going. In there. Oh, I might have to speed the video up, you guys. It's going to take me a while. Okay, so, whoa. Hopefully it will self-level. Now, if you're just doing one color, obviously it's going to be a little bit quicker, but because, like if you're just doing all orange, you just fill it up with orange, wouldn't you? But because I only want half with black, I'm just putting a little tiny bit in. Round we go. Hopefully they'll, you know, go to the edges and fill up every little space. I kind of don't want to stop because I don't want my resin to thicken up, so I kind of want to just keep going. So this is where, if you don't want to watch, just fast forward. It's just, I don't want to risk my resin going cold and setting up. I want it to stay nice and thin. So I'm just going to keep going. Sorry. And then once my little cup runneth empty, I will fill it up some more. Okay, let's put a bit more in. I only made up about 70 grams of resin. I did 50 grams of A and 22 grams of B. This is the Platinum 360 Plus, which is fast becoming my favourite resin to work with. Okay, look, I'm nearly there, you guys. I'm hoping I've made enough. Actually, I'll put that back in the hot water to stay warm. Oops. I love this mould. It's so cute. If you can have Halloween being cute. Maybe. Oops, I've dropped a bit on the little eyeball there. I'll have to clean that up in a minute. And around there. See, I've got little windows and little doors that are cut out here, which is just a nice little something different. Are we moving? Is it moving into all the little nooks and crannies yet? Am I going to have to give it a bit of a helping hand? Yes, Frankenstein. How you doing, Frank? You doing good, buddy? Looks like you might have a bit of a headache happening. All right. Now, so that's pretty good. Let's put a little bit more in. I've still got a tiny bit of black left, which is good. Fill in all my little pieces. If it doesn't fill in all on its own, I'll use my little tool. I'll show you in a minute. And you can use a toothpick. I just don't want to put too much in, that's all, because I need room for a top layer as well. I need room for my clear. So I'm just going to pour the rest of the black into this little paper cup. Cardboard cup. I'll set it back in the water. Hopefully it'll be alright sitting in the water just for a few minutes. I'm just scraping it out. Okay, I've got a little bit left in there. I'm just going to sit it in the warm water there. Hopefully it won't melt. Okay, now I've got this little stick. It's like a little cotton bud, little plastic one with a little soft cotton on the end there. So I'm going to use that just to spread my black resin. And because it's got the little cotton bud on the end, it won't scratch your mould. Like instead of using a toothpick, which could potentially scratch your mould. If you go over, like if it overflows a little bit when you're doing this, that's okay. Just come along with a wet wipe with some alcohol on it. And just give it a bit of a clean over the top, and that'll clean up your resin that you've spilled. So does everyone like all the little shapes I've designed or chosen? Hope so. I thought I was trying to get sort of the most popular things that people would like. So hopefully I have. I mean, everyone's not going to like all of them, but hopefully most people will appreciate the ones that I've made. They are 4.5 millimeters thick. so they're not as thick as like my coasters. I didn't want them to be really thick and chunky. So they're 4.5 mil thick. I'm not sure what that is in inches, I'm sorry. Spread some of that out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till this sets up a bit, not totally. I want it to be a little bit tacky because I want these little glitter things to actually stick down. Holographic shards or whatever they are, mylar flakes. I can't even remember what they're called now because I bought them ages ago and they've only just arrived. So I can't really remember what they were called. And there's no label on them, they just came like that. So I don't even remember what they were called. Probably just holographic mica or mylar, I think, not mica. I'm thinking mica powders. All right. Hopefully I've left enough. Oh, still got more to do. Hopefully I've left enough room for my clear top coat. I'll go and check them all. If I haven't left enough room, I'll have to just scoop a little bit out with a teaspoon and make sure that I've left enough for the top coat. All right, am I done? Oh, no, you. Oh my gosh. Oops, I've gone over the eye there. Clean it up in a minute. Oh, there's hair. Yeah, like I said, so this is not exactly a very exciting part, watching me layer everything with black, but you know, it needs to be done. Now you can reuse this. You can just wipe it with some paper towel, although it will get hard again. It's got a little, it's like a little yeah, cotton bud. So I'm just going to spray my wet wipe over here with my alcohol, and then you can just go over. Oh, I haven't finished him. Why don't you guys tell me I've missed one? You can just go over with your, made a mess of the spider, haven't I? I don't like spiders. They give me the creeps. All those legs. Oh, spooky. I mean, you don't have to do this, you know. It's not going to change the way that your mold works or your pieces work. It's just aesthetics. It looks prettier if you've cleaned it up. Oh, look, I haven't done... I'm going to have to go through each one and check. Okay, you done. You done. You haven't got your top teeth done. I'll go through each one and just double check that it's done. Okay, so the top of the head here isn't done. So the resin's probably starting to set up a little bit. Okay, you are done. You are done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done, you're done, you're done, and you're done. Okay, I think that's it. I think I've got everybody. All right, I'm just going to clean up a little bit around my drops that I've made a mess of. And, oh, no, they look cute from up here. And I'll see you in a little while. Probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours or something. Oh, that looks so cute. Love it. And yeah, then we'll do the little mylar flakes. All right. See you then. I've just been talking away to myself for the last 5 minutes doing these two. And I went around the back here to push stop to put you on time lapse to do the rest. And it wasn't recording. So anyway, I've done 2. I'll start again. So the resin, I'll show you, is still sticky. See that? It leaves, see if it leaves a little train behind there. So it's still sticky. But I want to use it like that because I want the flakes to stick nicely. So my spider here, I've used the greeny one in the center and then this pinky one for the legs. So I've got here, this one is, I'll go through it again. This one's kind of a green and gold. This one's a green with like a little bit of purple in it. This one is kind of a pink and orange. This one's more of a red and purple. This one is a greeny purple. You don't get much in them. This one is more of a pinky purple. This one's really pretty. This one's like an orange and gold, and then this one's like a, this one's a greeny gold. So that's them. So this one, the bat, I just used this one because I thought I want him quite dark, so I don't really want to add too many colors in there. So let's move on to this one. I might do the goldy ones. Might start with like a gold and then get darker and darker. Use this one. I'll bring it over here so that I'm not reaching back and forward. Don't press too hard or you're going to get resin on your little sponge. And once you get resin on it, you know, it's kind of ruined. So don't push too hard. And make sure that you leave some black space behind because it's the black that's going to give you that holographic look. So don't cover up the whole thing, hey? There's that one. And then let's do this one. Really like this one. You don't have to have them in like, you know, have a join there. You can blend them, but I just wanted to see what it would look like with two separate colors. I'll do this one and then I'll put you on time lapse. Again, can't believe it wasn't working. Just as well I checked. Hey, imagine if I'd done this whole thing and I hadn't pressed record properly. Like I thought I'd pressed record. Well, actually I talk to it. I say, actually I won't say it just in case it stops, but I tell it to record. And it starts. I'm going to make a bit of a mess here. My poor little mold. My new little mold is going to get covered in glitter. Alright, that's that one. That looks pretty. So we've got the gold and then going into that orangish gold. Let's do him as well, shall we? What colour shall we do him? Ghostly colours. Like this one. Actually, maybe this one I'll just kind of mix them together. Like a little dab dab there and a dob dob there. Here a dob, there a dob. Everywhere a dob dob. Like that. And I think you'll go quite nice with that colour scheme. A few little dobs of that in between. But yeah, just totally up to you what you want to do. Let your imagination run wild with whatever colours you want. You could put a few colours in there. Let's put some of this. Actually, we'll go with this one. Yeah, why not? Because, oh, spilled because it's got purples in it already. Now I've got all over my fingers. If you need to get into a really tight little area, then just pick up a little bit of your glitter with that, you know, and just poke it in there with your little tool. Whoops, got a bit of a blob. Try and smooth it out a bit. And you can add a little bit more if you want a little bit more sort of brightness here and there. But just remember, don't cover up everything. So there we go. This is so much fun. All right, now I'm going to put you on time lapse. Oh, you probably can't even see, can you? because it's straight down. Maybe I need to get like, bring you down next to me. Look at that. Look at that. I think I need to bring you down next to me. Could you see from up there? Let's have a look what you can see. I don't think you can see very well. Not as well. I might bring you down here next to me. Alright, back in a sec. Righto, I'm finished. I don't know that they're going to be as holographic as, you know, those little mylar flakes that I use that are actually white, and then when you look at them in a different sort of direction, you get different colours. I mean, you are here as well. Look at the bat. It's purple there, and it's kind of blue there. And there's the spider. It changes. Its legs are kind of gold there, and then they change to red or pink, and the skull is kind of purple that way, and then you look that way and it's blue, gold for Frankenstein, and pink. There's a little house. It's kind of multicolored, the little house, but then we look that way and then there's like a turquoise in there. I tried to get some orangish shades in the pumpkin, but you can see it goes reds and then oranges and greens. The hat's kind of multicolored as well. You can see it's changing there as I'm moving the camera along. So yeah, I think they'll be really pretty. I'll just give it a little while to set up a bit, and then I'll come back and put the clear coat on. It's a bit hard, isn't it? Once they're out of the mold, we'll be able to see better. I decided to put a little bit more sort of blending in this one rather than just half-half. All right, so there they are. Looking pretty. Right, see you soon. Righto guys, I'm back. It's actually the next day. I was supposed to do this last night and I was really tired. And it was cold. And I didn't want to come back out into the studio, so it's the next morning. Now, as you can see, my resin's sitting in the warm water there. It's just hot water from the tap, as hot as my tap can get it. Now, this I think might be a little bit tricky because, you know, I don't want to overfill them. So anyway, here we go. Oh, look at the colours changing already. So I've got it as thin as I can get it. I'll pour a little bit on each. And then I'm going to use my little, this is another one because the other one's got glitter on it, just to spread the resin. Actually, maybe I should do like one at a time. I've got dogs in here with me, so if you can hear growling, it's them playing. I'll just do one at a time, that way the resin can spread while it's still soft. Oh, I can't see where the new resin is and the old resin stops. Holly, can you stop growling, please, baby? Is that right? You're playing with Lucy. Can you be quiet, though? Can you play quietly? No. It's like having kids in here, isn't it? I think that's to the edge. It's a bit hard to tell. I'm keeping Holly away from the boys. She's on heat and the boys are all interested in her and she's too young. So one of the problems with breeding, I guess, you don't always want to have a litter, you know. Got to wait till the time's right. And she's too young. So she's in here with me, making a racket, aren't you, Holly? Okay, here we go. These are great. I love these. One of my lovely viewers, Sid, got them for me and sent them to me. And when they arrived, I thought, what are these? Because it was just a little gift that she sent me. And I thought, I don't know what these things are. But yeah, I'm finding I'm using them quite a lot now. So thanks again, Sid. She's a lovely lady. Sent me all sorts of goodies. So nice to get a present in the mail. Okay, these are little tricky little legs to get into. So there's 4 legs on each side. These are kind of like feelers. And then those are the bitey bits. Pinches, hey. Oh, this one's taking me a longer time because it's got all these little nooks and crannies. So I'm trying not to, you know, uplift the glitter too much. I think I'm done. Like, it's hard to see. It's a bit tricky to see where I've done and where I haven't done. All right, so I'm going to finish them. You don't need to watch me do all of those, do you? Leave my resin sitting in the warm water, but I'll pour some more in here and then put the rest back into the warm water. It's really nice and runny. I'll do a couple more. It's nothing terribly exciting to see, really. And then I'm going to pack my bags. I'm actually going away one night. It's been like nearly 2 years since I've had a night away. So it's very exciting. Just going down to the Gold Coast to watch the Outback Spectacular, the horsey show. Well, maybe not a horsey show, but I think they've got horses in it. Cattle and yeah, it should be really good. I've been once years ago, probably 10 years ago. Just myself and my hubby Dave. Staying at the SeaWorld Resort for the night tonight. And then tomorrow morning, we're going to get up and have some breakfast at the hotel. And then we're going to walk around SeaWorld for the day and watch the shows and the dolphins and the skiers, if there's any skiers. I don't know. It's the middle of winter, so there might not be skiers, but I don't think I'll go on too many rides. They're all pretty scary rides. I'm okay with the little rides, but not the ones that like a big roller coaster and they go upside down and twist around. When I was younger, yep, I'd go on them, but now that I'm older, you sort of realise your mortality, I think, when you get older, and you think, no, that's not for me. So that'll be fun. My daughter's here. She's my daughter Gemma, who lives down in the granny flat. Hey Gem, not that she watches my videos. She's going to look after all the dogs for me. It's going to be quite a difficult job, I think, looking after them, because I've got 3 on heat that I have to keep away from the boys. So, yeah, bit tricky. A little bit more. Okay, so those are done. Right, I'll finish the rest, and then I'm hoping that I'll be able to unmold them, because now it's 8 o'clock in the morning. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, maybe I'll unmold them just before I go. But that's not going to help really, because I won't have time to do a video, edit a video before I leave. So I'll see you tomorrow. No, I won't. I won't. I'll see you on Thursday. You're going to have a day without a video. Sorry. See you soon. Hey guys, I'm back. Did you miss me? I went down to the Gold Coast, watched the show, came back to the hotel. Next morning, went to SeaWorld, spent the day walking around SeaWorld, drove home. Didn't get back till, well, it was about dinner time last night. And I just wanted to sit with my doggies and, you know, chill with them. So I'm sorry I didn't get a video out. But I really enjoyed my 2 days away, my one night away. Don't get it very often. All right, let's see what these guys look like. There's the pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern. You can see the different colours there in him. Totally different that way to that way. It's so cute. I got a little bit of, not really overflow, but sort of some glitter that's just sort of popped over the edge. So just plain black on the outside. It's nice having just the plain black, isn't it? Actually, you can do it both ways. All right, so that's that one. Let's get these guys out. Now, with the really tiny little pieces, just be a little bit careful. You don't want to tear your mold. I think what you could also do is just help them by just releasing them like that if you've got a really small piece. Not necessarily, oh, that one's gone over. I poured resin over the top of that little one, which will be all right. It still comes out really well. It just means that there's resin there. I'll have to cut that out. Oh, that one's so pretty. Look at that. Our little haunted house. Has anyone ever seen a sparkly haunted house, hey? No, I don't know about that. And then there's the little keychain hole there for you. Oh, all right, Frankie. Here we go. Little Frankie. I wonder if I've gone over there as well. No, I don't think I have. Just release it. Should be fine. Just pops off nicely. Look at that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh, I love his little scar. A little bit of overflow there as well. It's more with the glitter because it's sort of chunky glitter and it's sort of gone into the little holes. There he is. He looks mean. There's his different colours. Colour shifting. Do you like them, guys? They're so cute. Again, I don't know if you can say Halloween things are cute, but I think they're cute. There we go. Our little skull and crossbones. A little bit of overflow. Again, it's just the glitter really that's overflowed. There's a little bit in there that I'll have to trim off. Well, those are nice colours, aren't they? I like those ones. I think where I've blended more seems to be look better. Where I've blended them more rather than put big blocks of colour. Like that one, I sort of put blocks of colour. You can see where I put them. So I think smaller little dabs works better and more blending. Let's get the little hat out. Look at that. Has anyone seen such a colourful witch's hat? So nice. And there's the matching witch. See if I can get her out without getting my arms in the way of the screen too much. Just push the resin, the silicone down. You can use your fingernails if you don't have a little tool, but just push it, just gently. And she's out. There's a bit of glitter over there. It's just glitter overhanging. See that little bit there? Just a piece of glitter. Doesn't take much to fix them up, clean them up. There she is on her little broomstick. I'll come around the other side to do those ones, hey. Let's see about this one. Sorry if my hand's in the way. You can also just, you know, put your fingers underneath and pull the silicone down as you're lifting your resin piece up. Again, just get that glitter off with your fingers. There he is, look at that one. This one didn't seem to fill up as much, I don't think. Probably ran out of clear. I did use all my clear. There we go. Another pretty one. Here's our little Ghostbusters. So as far as SeaWorld yesterday, like there was hardly any people really, and I know it's to be expected, you know, with COVID we don't have our international tourists, so there weren't all that many people, but we still had to queue because they would only allow a certain number of people into some of the attractions. You know, they'd wait for 2 to come out and then 2 would go in. They'd wait for another 3 to come out and then 3 would go in. So I was saying to my husband, oh, there's not going to be much queue. We can just, you know, race through everything. But no, we still have to queue up. But not for things like, you know, the dolphin show, which was amazing. There was a seal show. We watched the polar bear. Well, bear. There was only one polar bear. It wasn't terribly exciting, but polar bear. What else? Oh, there's the stunt show. Let me get this little guy out. I'm standing on the other side of you, so I'm sorry if my hands are in the way. I'll just wriggle my fingers underneath like this to release him. There we go. Then I don't get my fingers in the way. Look at the spider. I sat down beside her. So him I did the 2 different colours. It was one colour on the body and then the other colour on his legs and his feelers. And then his little bitey bits. So cool. I love these. Do you guys like these? What other sort of colours would you do in these? Now again, take your time. Now they're not thick, they're 4.5 mil, but they're not, you know, they're decent thickness, but just don't go pulling them out. You don't want to snap a leg off, you know, just be careful. There's his eyes, look at that. It's a little bit of overflow. There we go. Yeah, just be gentle with them, like anything, just be gentle. Oh, he's cute, look at him. So nice. They're all cute. I had a tough time deciding which ones to actually make molds of. I think these are the most popular pieces. Let me just have another mouthful of coffee. Oh, it's a bit hot. This one's very autumn, fall looking, I think, with the colours. Like if you wanted to do, you know, like fallen leaves. I thought these looked like fallen leaves over the top of a gravestone. It does look like that. Be good colour choices if you were looking for some autumn or fall sort of colours. Really pretty. All right, last one. Our little bat. A little bat. Here we go, little bat. He's out. Fly away, fly away. Okay, not much clean up to do there either. Oh, look at that. Pink, blue, pinky purples, blue, and you can still see that little bit of black background, hey? So if you're using these sorts of things, just remember to use your black background. Make sure you can still see it. If you can't see the blacks, you might not actually have enough effects going on, especially when you're using those clear mylar flakes. So there we go. I will put this mold up momentarily. It might not be up before the video because I'll put the video up and then I'll sit and edit and add photos and things like that. But if you do want one of these molds, it will be up later today, okay? So just keep a check out on my eBay store. But yeah, let me know what sort of colours you think. Do we just do like a green one and a purple one and a red one and an orange one? Or what do you think we can do with Halloween? Like to change it up, make the pieces exciting. I will put some of my keychain hooks on some of these. I'll set them up for some photos. And yeah, I'll see you real soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate all your support. Love you all. Take care. Bye for now.